Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. In today's tutorial guys, I'll be showing you how to fix the issue where your TCL TV is showing no internet connection. Now often it will appear in the upper right of the screen in a pop-up, and of course if it doesn't show you can always go here. You'll notice it's happening because if you go here you'll notice it's clearly written there. And this is the notification that will pop up. You can review it as I'm showing it here in notification. Notice it says no internet connection, manager and manage network and internet settings. Alright, so with this problem, what happens is that for whatever reason, the TV simply drops the Wi-Fi connection. Alright, so there's actually internet and the internet is working. Alright, so for example, if I were to go to YouTube, it will not work. See? Notice it says there, can't connect right now, try again. All right. So this is a bug that I have noticed with the TCL TVs, and I'm going to show you how we fix it. All right. So the first thing you're going to do, guys, is to totally shut down your TV. All right. So not put it in rest mode, but simply shut it down completely. All right. So you can actually take your remote, go ahead and power it off. Alright, make sure it's completely off and not in standby mode. Then you can turn it back on. Now, if it comes back on too quickly, usually it means that it wasn't shut off properly. So my best bet is to turn it off and then unplug it from the wall. So I'm going to unplug it from the wall to make sure that it's completely shut down. I'm just going to give it a minute or two. Then I'm going to plug it back in. Alright, and that was to make sure that it was completely off and that it starts back up completely. Alright, now I know it's done properly as you're seeing TCL and it's taking a while to boot. But if you simply press and it went off in a second and turned back on in a second, it would mean that it's not fully shut down. Alright, so I know it's fully shut down now as you're even seeing the Google TV loading. All right, so notice it's taking much longer. All right, make sure it's fully shut down by unplugging it. Notice the system is now refreshing everything. All right, okay, just give it another few seconds. All right, so notice it now, it says connected using Wi-Fi, and that's in the upper right. So you see it's corrected itself. Alright, so this tends to happen from time to time, so you'll be going on fine, and then randomly when you turn on the TV it will happen. Alright, so just to show you what's happening and why it's taking place. The reason why is because the TV is not fully shutting down. When you press the power, it's simply going in standby mode, and since it's on for so long, I notice the Wi-Fi begins to crash, and that's the reason. So this is what you do. Alright, so we're going to go to settings and we're going to turn off a feature. So go to all settings and we're going to turn off a setting on the system, and we're going to look for power and energy, and then we're going to go down to quick start. Now notice it says here that quick start, when activated, the TV will power up faster from standby. Alright, so we don't want that, so we're going to turn that off. Alright, so what we want is when we press the power button, that the TV should not go into standby. Alright, let's test to see if it went into standby or it will power up completely. Alright, so you notice now it does the complete power up. So now it's no longer going into that quick mode or standby mode that simply puts the TV in a passive mode. Alright, I'm going to skip out this section. Alright, so it's back up. Alright, another thing just in case the problem persists is you can go to settings. You're going to go to all settings. And from here, excuse me. Alright, just a second. Alright, So in settings, you're gonna go to the option that says system, I think, and you're gonna look for the option here that says, all right, so under system, go all the way back up to the top, and you're gonna go to about. Under about, you're gonna notice a bunch of options here. All right, so I'm looking for the option that reset network settings, not the entire TV, but specifically that resets specifically the just the network settings, or return the TV settings back to its default settings. It might not be available in this particular TV, but if we go here, you'll notice it only says factory reset. That's not the one. We want network and internet settings. All right, so it's not here. I'll have to find it if it's actually on this TV. So let me just check as to exactly where it is. All right, so there doesn't seem to be a direct option that allows for the resetting of the network settings, but no problem. You may have to just back up your TV in the worst case scenarios and do a reset. All right, but of course, on other TV sets, if it was not TCL, I know directly you can reset. Like if it was a LG, you could reset the network or the TV network settings or the TV settings back to their default, and that would help. You'd have to reconnect to the Wi-Fi, but it would reset everything. All right, so you get the idea now. As we said, the issue should be fixed as the TV will no longer, should no longer do that once you do those things. All right, if you have any direct questions, you can ask them below, and see you in the next one, guys. Bye.